Hey everyone, Swanton007 here to continue my series of 2005 pay-per-view reviews, and we've got the Royal Rumble. This will be a quick one as there's only 5 matches on the card. And it started with an Edge versus Shawn Michaels match, which to be honest wasn't that great. From these two I expected a lot more. They gave them 20 minutes. I mean, what they did wasn't that great. The first 10 minutes was pretty much preservation for the Royal Rumble. The Edge had a leg scissors on for about 2.5 minutes, and they just traded right hands and kicks and stuff. But it got good as it picked up in the second 10 minutes, as they really picked up the pace and made it a lot more fast moving, which sort of destroys the point to the first 20 minutes, first 10 minutes, I guess. They really should have made it like 12 minutes and had them in the back a bit longer. And yeah, who won this? I think Edge won this. He won with a... Here it is. HBK goes for a roll-up. Edge counters into his own roll-ups, and he holds the rope for 3. It went for 18.5 minutes, which wasn't bad. Edge's celebration and disbelief at his own victory was great. He really didn't think he was going to win. There were tons of chops in this, which was kind of cool. We don't get to see that anymore. And yeah, it's really good to see Edge coming together as a singles competitor. He's got good ring sense, and his heel character's just coming together. I gave this match a 3.25. And we've got a casket match between Heidenreich and the Undertaker. Now I don't know on who came up with this match. Heidenreich is the biggest failure of a character. Same with just with Snitsky at the same time. They're just failures of characters. They have no money. I would never want to see them. Never pay money to see them. But yet they've done this. They've done 2 matches with him, but this time Heidenreich lost again as Undertaker hit the tombstone and rolls his carcass into the casket at 13.5 minutes. I get that they're trying to push Heidenreich here, but if they really wanted him to be pushed, they really should have had him go over against the Undertaker here. But, you know, what else can you do? This was not a good match either. It was a shitstorm of suck. Is the kiddie way of putting it? It's a shitstorm of shit, of suck, whatever. Like, I've given it 1.25 stars. Let's just move on. Let's put that in the past. No one really cares about that. Now, I don't really mention promos, but there was an awesome promo before the casket match where Eddie and Ric Flair picked their numbers, and Eddie got a really low number, and Ric Flair got a really high number. So he congratulated Ric Flair and pinched his number as well as his wallet. So then you have a segment with Teddy Long taking the numbers and his wallet back, and it was a really good sort of classic late Eddie Guerrero sort of stuff. It was really cool. And then we get Christian picking his number, and then Cena comes in and they rap pretty much. It was pretty cool. It was funny, and Cena finds Cena finds 3 ways to call Christian gay, and then tells Christian to pick his number for him. Pretty much. It was a good segment, very good segment. We then have a triple threat match for the WWE Championship with Kurt Angle versus The Big Show versus JBL. JBL won once again with with an interruption. What was it? Big Show was covering Angle, and then Angle's team comes out, and Jinrak and Luther Reigns take out Big Show. JBL then jumps in the ring, pulls up Angle, and gives him a clothesline from hell to get the 3 count after 12 minutes. These WWE matches, ever since Eddie Guerrero lost them and JBL's been doing them, not good. Not good. I don't think JBL has had one 3-star match since he got away from, since he stopped rivaling with what's his name, Eddie Guerrero. This match again just fell short. I gave it 2 3/4 stars. Yeah, I really don't know. It just not. I don't like Big Show. Big Show's not a good wrestler. He is later. He does become better, but it's just he never did anything good at this time. He doesn't. I don't think he gets good until like 2008. Kurt Angle's amazing, but he doesn't. He can't. No one can wrestle Big Show and JBL to a great match, to a 3 3/4 to a 4-star match. You know, you just can't do that. Alright. Then we have the World Heavyweight Championship match between Randy Orton and Triple H. The video package that they did beforehand really made this seem like an epic bout, but in reality they had killed Orton's babyface momentum months earlier. He wasn't over. During the match he was getting booed. And yeah, it just wasn't good. People were just sitting on their seats waiting for the Batista face turn to turn on Triple H. This one was really, really boring. I think I watched it the first time, fell asleep. Rewatched it a second time, fell asleep. Then started rewatching a third time, and I don't know, it was just terrible. Triple H got the sledgehammer, but Hebner strips to Triple H, drops it, and hits the pedigree for a big pop to retain it. Almost 20 minutes. The match was way overbooked. But I liked how, what's his name? Eric Bischoff made it so that no one could come ringside. That was really cool because, you know, you don't get clean matches in 2004, 2005, do you? And yeah, I gave that one a 3 1/4 stars. We now move on to the Royal Rumble, which Batista wins after... I'll get to that later. Batista wins it. There were no real spots in this match, to be honest. I mean, Eddie Guerrero and Benoit were helping each other out for a while. Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas did an old world greatest tag team move, which was really cool. But apart from that, Booker did a spin-a-rooney, nothing special. Kurt Angle took out HBK and made him bleed, you know. Just stuff leading up to WrestleMania, nothing that great. There was nothing special. I was really hoping Christian would go well, but he didn't. He did terrible. Again, this is like he has not had. I don't think he's had a Royal Rumble appearance over 10 minutes or over 15 minutes or something before he leaves the company. Because, my God, he just can't get a good run. Ric Flair's the number 30 entrant. It turns out the final 4 are Edge, Rey Mysterio, Cena, Batista. Rey Mysterio gets eliminated first. Then Edge gets eliminated, and then Cena and Batista goes for the Batista bomb. He then stumbles backwards and tries to and sort of botches it over the rope, and Batista goes with him. I think that Batista was supposed to just let go of Cena, and they botched it, and they both fell on the mat at the same time. So Vince McMahon came out, they restarted the match, and and they restarted the match, and Batista won with a spinebuster, and then put Cena over the rope. It was a good pay-per-view. I think that the Royal Rumble was alright. It wasn't the best that there's ever been. I mean, some of the newer ones, like the ones where who won it? I think it was the one where Edge won. where that was just an amazing. That was one of the best Royal Rumbles I'd ever seen. But this one is just sort of an average one. Not that great. Nothing special. There were some epic interactions leading up to WrestleMania. Angle, HBK, Cena, Batista, Muhammad Hussein doing some stuff. Flair Batista even seemed alright. The Eddie Benoit stuff at the beginning match was pretty cool, and the Eddie Ric Flair stuff was awesome. So guys, I'm Oz Swanton. Comment, like, and subscribe. The pay-per-view got 6.75 because of the WWE Championship match not quite making 3 stars, and the casket match. I do this. 7.25 because it really wasn't that bad of a pay-per-view. So guys, I'm Oz Swanton. Again, comment, please like, and please subscribe. Thank you.